Oh.
Open it, open it.
What is?
Look, look. Is it stuck?
I don't know. There's a bear mouse. There's a bear man.
It's your first advent calendar, isn't it?
There's
I need to go to the hospital today, and this is the one thing that I found really difficult. The medical terminology in Japanese just really goes straight over my head. I did mention in the last vlog that my mum has come over for the week, and I really don't want to fall into the trap of relying on her to translate for me. So I did come home. I was planning to write down all my symptoms and everything like that, but she said that she's a little bit worried, so she wants to come with me. So on this occasion, I'm going to let her come. I am really determined to keep being independent, so this is just a one-off, and then I'm going to go back to just doing everything myself. It took 2 hours at the hospital, and afterwards I decided to treat myself to a cake at one of my favourite cake shops. They have lots of Christmas goodies at the moment, and they're so cute. It's really difficult to resist buying something for my daughter, but I don't want her to have too many sweet things. A lot of the products in Japan are seasonal, which means there's always something new to try. I've actually been really lucky because since we've moved to Japan, touch wood, I haven't had anything that I've had to go to the doctors for. So up until this point, I still don't know how to register with a GP. There's all clinics that have specialities, but I'm still not sure how to just register with a normal GP. I did call up a doctor's surgery to explain my symptoms, and they're the one that recommended that I go to this hospital, which I went to this morning. The doctor checked me over and he said everything was fine, but he said if I am worried that I can have an ultrasound, which I went ahead and did. The total wait was about 2 hours, and I got the results of the ultrasound today, so it was definitely worth it. And the total cost was 1,970 yen, which I think is brilliant. You do have to pay health insurance in Japan, but often when you go for treatments, you have to pay a little bit extra. So everything is all good. I feel relieved, and I think there's something about when you have children, you just want to be around for as long as you can to see them grow up and go through life. So maybe I've got a little bit of anxiety, but everything is all good. They have such a huge selection of cakes at Chateraise, but I decided to go for the baked cheese tart because I just can't find a nice cheesecake over here. My favourite part of a cheesecake is actually the base, and over here they tend to have sponge bases, not the crunchy biscuit one. This actually looks like it's got a crusty base. Let's just have a look. So you can see it's not a spongy base, but it's a bit of a it's a spongy base. The only place that I have found a cheesecake with the biscuit base is Starbucks, so I do know where to get my fix. It's our friend's birthday soon, the one that came over in October, so today I'm gonna go to Donkey and see if I can get her some little gifts. I think she liked matcha confectionery, but I also think she liked the macadamia chocolates, so I'll get her some of those. They also have a ceria in the same shopping centre as Don Quixote, and they had lots of cute little Christmas bits. In Japan, they celebrate New Year more than Christmas, so there's also an aisle full of New Year's things. Downstairs they have the food section, so I bought a load of snacks for our friends. Funnily enough, Don Quixote was one of their favourite shops when they came over. I thought these traditional kimonos with their reindeer antlers looked so cute. We just got back from Don Quixote and I'll show you what we bought for our friends. Hopefully they don't see this before it arrives. I got some green tea, dark chocolate and matcha snack, some furikake, which is something that they put on rice here just to give it a bit of flavour, some Japanese coffee, ramune, which is candy, really nice traditional style candy, matcha biscuits. I guess these are like Oreos. I've not tried them yet. A blueberry cheesecake snack. Some mabudohu, which they seem to like when they came over here, so maybe they can make some at home. I haven't seen these before, they might be new. It's kororo, it's a sweet, jelly sweet, but it's matcha flavour. Good old macadamia nuts, they're in matcha flavour as well. And I think that's about it from Donkey. She really loves stickers, and I found these really cute stickers. Hopefully she likes them, but they're a fan with Japanese writing and cute words on them. And a little puzzle, because they travel quite a lot, so they take games and stuff with them, so hopefully they'll like that as well. Also, when I was out, there was someone who stopped me, and they're always trying to sell mobile phone contracts, and I did a little lottery thing and I got the number 2, and he looked so excited. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a really, really nice gift. And it was a toilet roll, so I did get a free toilet roll while I was out as well. For our house, I've never seen this before, but it's a Yakult goodie bag. And in the goodie bag, they've got peach Yakult, which I don't think they have in the UK, or maybe they have them now, I'm not sure. Got Yakult yogurts. Another peach Yakult. And a blueberry one, blueberry Yakult. So I think these might be some new items, some strawberry Yakult. And of course Christmas is coming soon, so I got these from Seria, which are really, really sparkly. I've got a bath bomb for my daughter. A Toblerone for my husband. Some mabudofu for us. Walnut bread, which is my favourite. Tablecloth. And some bleach. And I also got these clips. My husband needs them, something to do with the car, I have no idea. And some birthday cards, because there's no card shops in our area. I am going to have to pick up a box like this from the post office, because they don't like any boxes that have got writing or barcodes on them. In the past, I've just gone to the shop and just got a box, but every time I've done that, when I take it to the post office, they wrap the whole thing in brown tape. So now I don't do that anymore, and I just buy the one that they sell at the post office. My mum has come back to Japan after about 1.5 years, and she says she really wanted to go to this restaurant called Icho. They have a wide range of dishes, so something for everyone.
Can sit with Papa?
You gonna sit with Papa?
Yeah, Mama's going to get sloshed. Mama's drinking.
238. Do you want to press it? Do you want to press the red button? One more time. Thank you. The kids' meal comes with a toy which my daughter could choose.
This is that cup and ball thing.
I ordered a mojito, but unfortunately the glass got knocked over and it smashed.
What can you do?
My daughter chose a toy with a little acorn in it and somehow managed to get it wedged in the menu holder. She found it hilarious and we did too, and there's definitely never a dull moment with children. The acorn stuck in. Oh, no. Yeah! Where is it? Have you got your Christmas tree up at nursery yet?
Maybe middle one, the Halloween one up there.
No, this is
Halloween one's for
different.
Halloween, Mio.
Nande?
This looks nice.
This one's for Halloween.
Ready?
Let's take it out.
You want to turn it off? In Japan, for the New Year, it's tradition to have something called an omochi tsuki.
野菜、そして藤岡警察署の皆さん、そして一番奥の方で一番早く準備いただいた電車の関係者の皆さん、
毎年恒例になりました子ども祭り、今年も皆さんの力強いご協力ご声援の中でこんなに盛大に挙行できます。ありがとうございます。朝早くから子どもたちのため、地域の子どもたちのためなのに、お集まりいただいて、お力を注いでいただきます。ありがとうございます。今、そうですね、ストレスが多い社会、こういう中で生きている子どもたち大変なんですよ。大変です。いろんな子どもがいます。でもそういう子どもを本当に理解してやれば、その子に合った対応の仕方が考えられると思います。ぜひ皆さんの温かい気持ちを今日のお祭りのこの熱をですね、ぜひ各家庭に伝わるように、また地域に伝わるように、ぜひ心したいなと思ってます。私個人的に。
Japan has a lot of different rituals, and although I don't know the meaning of them, I hope as time goes on I learn more.
皆さんして子ども祭りが始まります。良いことが子どものために、地域のためにぜひ広がってほしいです。皆さんご唱和ください。よよよいよよよいよよよいよい3回繰り返して元気よくこのお祭りをオープンしたいと思います。いいよー！ありがとうございます。
They put the rice in this wooden barrel and they pound it with a big hammer, and this is what the omochi looks like when it's ready. You want to see the rice? Okay, 1 second.
今日は3演目演奏させてもらいますけど、一番
They were also selling primroses and pansies for 100 yen. The seller said it was limited to 3 per person, but he said you could queue up as many times as you like. Which one? Please?
take something.
This is a taiko group that I found recently and it was really exciting to see them play. I really hope one day that I'll be able to join them. It was so nice to see this policeman have a go as well. I did want to go out with my daughter, but she started crying, so we gave it a miss this time. The omochi was actually free. Most festivals that we've been to have a police car that the kids can sit in or a motorbike that the kids can sit on. This is my daughter and my mum on the train. I always encourage her to do things with my daughter. And the last activity was making a wreath, which we've now put on the door. This whole event was free and it really made me feel like the community cares about its children. Today I'm driving to Sakado to drop off my mum and also to collect Rudolph from Peony Walk because we left him in Starbucks. It is my first long drive since I got pulled over by the police. I am a little bit nervous, but hopefully everything goes fine. My daughter was finally reunited with Rudolph, so she was a very, very, very happy girl. I managed to leave before it got dark and it was a beautiful drive home. I haven't mentioned this before, but our daughter's nursery is connected to a temple. This means that Buddhism is kind of part of her daily life, and yesterday we received an email from the nursery. I'm using Google Translate to read it, and it says the Enlightenment Ceremony is a memorial service held on December the 8th, the day Buddha attained enlightenment. At the nursery, we hold the Shodo Kite event every year with the children. Today, the older and middle-aged children chanted sutras in the main hall and listened to a talk from the director. Let's follow the Buddha's correct teachings carefully and become better children. The rice cakes you took home today were given to everyone as offerings to Buddha. Before eating, please put your hands together. Although my family is Buddhist, growing up in the UK, I did pick up on some things, but I think I've got so much more to learn. When we were searching for a nursery, we weren't specifically looking for a religious one, but we're really happy that she's having these teachings. So yesterday, when we had the rice cake, she put her hands together and she said thank you very much, and she's learning so much. Most people know that Japan is prone to having earthquakes, and last night at about 11:20 my phone alarm went off. We didn't feel any tremors, so we just went back to sleep. It does take some time to get used to the earthquakes, especially if you've come over from the UK. If you are sending a parcel abroad, you need to enter everything on the Japan Post website before going to the post office. It will ask you the price of each item and the value. I did send a parcel once, and instead of writing each item individually, I just put them as a group with one value, and he told me next time I have to write them all separately, so I'm going to do it properly this time. This summer hit 40 degrees and it was really difficult to maintain the garden. It really felt as if the weeds were growing as fast as you could pull them out. But now that it's cooled down, I'm really determined to make the garden look nice. So I planted the little pansies that we got from the festival the other day. I did buy some last year, but I managed to kill them all. So hopefully I do better this year. When we lived in the UK, we lived in a little flat, so we had no garden. So this is the first garden that I'm really going to take care of. When you live in the countryside in Japan, it does feel as if your garden is everybody's garden. So we do want to make it look pretty for us, but also for the neighbours too. Let's see if I can keep these alive this year. Our niece bought us this Dubai chocolate cookie from Guilty Cookies and it was delicious. In Japan, they do celebrate Christmas, but the New Year is an even bigger event, whereas I think in the UK it's more the other way around. They do sell Christmas cards here, but it's more popular to send these, which are called nengajo. It's a New Year's card, and you get them in packs of 5 or sometimes 3. I really like these shiny ones. These cost 870 yen for 5. I got these from the post office, but they already include some postage here, so there's 85 yen there. So if you do plan to send these abroad, you just have to get the stamps to top up the price. I've only learnt about this recently, but apparently if you lose someone close in your family, you're not allowed to send these to anyone. You have to send another card which says that you're not sending these because there's been a loss in the family. They have so many different types, but because I'm sending them to the UK, I like to get the symbols of Japan. For example, this has got Fuji-san, Mount Fuji on it, and some sakura flowers. And also next year is the year of the horse, so a lot of the cards will have that, and that's the character for horse on there as well. So I did get a packet of these yesterday, and I'd like to think I've got more than 3 friends. So I'm going to go and get some more so that there's a bit of a variety to post. At this time of the year, you can find them in lots of places, supermarkets, post offices, so there's a lot of choice out there. They didn't have any sparkly ones in Don Quixote, so I'm just going to check in the post office to see if I can find any. I ended up getting some from the post office. They didn't have that many shiny ones, but look at this one. And then a couple of other, they're still very pretty, but not the sparkly shiny ones that I like. And look at this little plastic bag that they just put the postcards in from the post office. Why is everything is just so cute in Japan? I did go shopping the other day with my mum, and she did explain to me that I'm not supposed to send these, but I said to her, people in England won't understand if we send them a postcard saying that we can't send them a postcard, because obviously the culture is very different. She did make me feel really uncomfortable to buy these, which is the reason why I didn't buy them, but I think it's still really important that we send these kind of things to our family and friends. I guess it's just one of those things about being mixed, half English, half Japanese, but also trying not to offend people and keeping everyone happy, but sometimes it doesn't quite work out that way. I usually get my skincare from Don Quixote, but recently I've really enjoyed going to Muji. Their skincare seems to contain a lot of natural ingredients. They do also have a cosmetics range which I'd really like to try. Also, just walking around the shop is very calm and the colours are very neutral. There is one thing that I do really miss about the UK, and that is cheese. And my friend sent me this photo the other day. And I did get really jealous, but I have to say, compared to when I was young, there's a lot more selection of cheese in Japan. So if you are a cheese lover like me and you've moved to Japan, the best place to go is Freze. This park is in a place called Onishi, so I think this is why they have stones for sale. The neighbour advised us to go and visit this park, and we weren't too sure what to expect. She said that there would be a lot of winter blossoms there. I was expecting to go to a little park, but it turned out to be huge. We could see some blossoms, but there are also a lot of buds, so I think they may bloom even more. I think it's great to know about this park because many people don't know that they can see blossoms in the winter in Japan. There does seem to be a really big problem with bears this year. Apparently it's all over the news, but as we don't have a TV license yet, we don't really watch the news much. This park actually has 7,000 blossom trees. It was a really windy day, but the views were amazing. We saw a lot of these signs around about the bears and also bells to scare them away. It is a little bit scary going for a walk and keep seeing these signs, but we kept going. We found this old abandoned vehicle which was in quite a state. Maybe it could be my husband's next restoration project. The windows are still there. We'd have to get a new workshop. I did forget to mention, when we got to the park there were some little shops and restaurants. One of the restaurants was selling some jam, and I remember seeing the price was 2 for 500 yen, but we said to the man working there, we'll come back so that we don't have to carry the jams around. Anyway, we went back to the shop after our walk, and I got chatting to one of the people working there, and it turns out he's been in our house, which was so bizarre. So the previous owner of this house was actually his friend, and he was describing the inside of the house to us, and I thought, what are the chances of that happening? He was explaining to me that they don't have many customers at the moment, and he did say that there was a bear in the next mountain which they had to shoot, but I don't know if that's one of the reasons that many people aren't going anymore. Anyway, we were chatting for a while, and I said to him, actually we did come in to buy some jam, and they'd already put the jams out the back because they were closing for the day. And I think they may have altered the prices, so I ended up buying this jam. It's a yuzu jam, which is a famous fruit in the autumn in Japan. Really cute label. And he charged me 1,000 yen for it. But if I was to get ripped off, I think I'd love to get ripped off by someone who's 78 years old and they're still working. So yeah, you do have to be a little bit careful, but also I was just like, oh, it's fine. The next day I was thinking about it, and I did think maybe I shouldn't have let him know where I live. I mean, he knows the exact house that we live in, But anyway, he said that he's going to come and visit at some time, so let's see what happens. We weren't sure whether we should have a Japanese style Christmas or a UK style Christmas this year. Traditionally, and it sounds really strange to say traditionally, but Japan, they have pizza and KFC, and UK, of course, we have a delicious roast, but we did decide quite spontaneously that we would go for KFC before our niece goes home so we can have a little Christmas here with her.
Give me E! Give me E!
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Oh, you got the keys? Oh.
They got the winter gum on top of
So you want fries?
Yeah, you've already got two.
4.
You've already got two in the packet.
Oh really?
There's two fries already.
Okay, so cold. We did also exchange some gifts, and I got some really nice handkerchiefs from my husband's auntie. She remembers that I like the Anasui brand, and this has got really cute cats on it. Also a cute little cat here. A little fluffy towel, and my favourite sumo wrestler towel. And also a really cute cat calendar. A notebook, which always comes in handy, and anyone who's been watching my vlogs will know that I'm a Starbucks lover. I even like the name of this, origami. So it's got some coffees. I don't actually drink coffee, but it's got some really, really nice mugs in it, and they're a nice size. Oh, make it yours at home. I didn't realise, but yeah. And I almost forgot some really cute cat slippers. My daughter also got the Play-Doh pizza oven set and also a pretend makeup set, so she was really, really happy.
And you're like, oh, thank you.
Look.
I discovered a brand new play group for my daughter. It also had a library and a cafe. After we went to the playgroup, I decided to get my hair cut. I've been wanting to cut it for ages, but the ends were feeling so dry, so you would never believe where I got my hair cut. Don Quixote. I have caught a cold, but it's been about 2 months, so I am grateful, because when you have a child in nursery, it's almost every month. Over the weekend, a couple of times my daughter said that there's a boy in her class punching her. Of course, with a 3-year-old, it's really difficult to know exactly what's going on, so I kind of didn't say anything, and then on Monday when I picked her up from nursery, she said that the same boy hit her on the head. So yesterday when I dropped her off to nursery, I explained the situation to the teacher, and she said that she'll keep an eye on everything. So when I picked her up yesterday, I asked the teacher if everything was okay, and she said she kept an eye on my daughter and nothing happened. But again, when I took her home, she said, oh, someone swung a bottle at her, and I just don't really know what's going on. I guess it's just another situation that you have to deal with as a parent, but I'll just keep an eye on that. We went back to Sakurayama Park, and this time it was free entry as the blossom season is almost over. There was a really friendly lady with a little stall, and we bought a few bits from her. This time we walked around the other side of the park, and it was so picturesque. I think the lady said that this omochi was made with conkers or acorns. It was so soft and had red bean paste in the middle.
You just want to see it to say you've seen it.
Just never seen one in real life.
This statue shows how important the blossoms are to Japanese people. They had a little adventure course here, which was 1,000 yen for 1 hour, but it was closed. Sakura もいっぱいありました。
いっぱいあったろ、前来た時よりも何面ね、あっち側がね、
はい。
ほんと春の桜ぐらいあるよね。
来たことないです。春のとこ。
春ない？
うん。
春おいで。
春ももっと綺麗ですか？
春はさ、こういう桜ともう咲くの、この頃でっかいのが。その屋根の上にでっかいのがあるじゃない。ああいう今枯れ葉になって、枯れ枝になってる、あれが一緒に咲くんだよ。そう。途中にもあるけどさ、帰り際も大きいのがあるけどさ、一緒に咲く。だから綺麗だよ。
じゃあ3月です。
そうじゃない。4月のね、ただ温暖化でね、今日にちがさ、この桜は散らないからいいよ、いつ来ても。だけどもね、春の桜はちっちゃいんだよ。
すぐ終
わっちゃう。10日間ぐらいかな。これで本当にあったかければさ、もっと早く咲いちゃうんだよ。
あ、そうですか。
そう。だからさ、これやったら、これをさ、
はい
ね、あれに携帯に入れといて、
はい、
それで近くになったらさ、見頃はいつですかって聞いてくれば絶対に。
はい、はい、わかりました。
10日間で大体終わっちゃうから。
Only last 10 days in the spring.
What? Really? That's so short.
I bought some manju, which are like little cakes with bean paste in the middle for the neighbours, and they had little blossoms on the top. I asked the lady at the stall who made them if she picked the blossoms off the tree, and she said, oh, those blossoms belong to the country, you can't take them off. And I was like, oh God, I did kind of know that, but I think just where I was chatting, she didn't get offended, but I forgot how important these blossoms are to Japanese people. She did explain to me that those particular blossoms are grown just for eating, so you can't touch any blossoms in Japan.
Yeah.
If you live in Japan and you receive a bill, you can usually pay them at convenience stores. They'll scan this barcode and then you'll pay it there. There are convenience stores everywhere, but I have realised since I've come here that you can actually get an app called PayPay and just use that to scan the barcode and pay your bills. Excuse this little string here. I have lost one mic, so I feel like a bit of a kid, but I put this on just so that I don't lose another one. I'm just going to go to Nitori, which is similar to IKEA.